What is going on, guys? The Russian Fazbear back again for another ceiling fan demonstration video. Today we have Moroccan Sand Panama #2. This one is also from January of 1987, and it is pretty much identical to the first Moroccan Sand Panama. It has the slightly newer bump tip glossy blades, has, the same downrod, the same hang true, all that. This one actually does not have a switch cap, the reason being that the two polished brass spotlight kits that came with these fans were slightly different. One of them was the newer kind that attaches directly to the bottom of the switch housing, and the other one was the older kind that screws on to the bottom of the switch cap. Hence the reason why one fan has a switch cap and the other one does not. I could have put the switch cap from the other Panama on this video, or I could have put the spotlight kit on this fan before the video, but I didn't. Why? I don't really know, but we're just going to roll with it. Yeah, so you can just see the cap in there. Of course, because it's IntelliTouch, all you have is the hot and neutral wires for the light kit. And the tag is over on this side. And one other small difference between this Panama and the other one is that this one still has its original 5-blade only flywheel. And again, some paint is missing from the downrod and the blade brackets, but again, pretty minor and can't really see it from a distance, so it's all good. And now, without further ado, I will go ahead and demonstrate this one. Starting off with speed 1. Now, something you will notice right away about this Panama is that the flywheel is kind of dropped. Or you probably can't see it, but you'll soon start to hear it. Because the flywheel is a little bit lower, and I think it might be a little bit off kilter, in the sense that it's tilted in a slight direction. The reason I know this is because I believe the metal center part of the flywheel is rubbing against the top of the switch housing, or perhaps some part of the shaft in the bearing, because it starts making a sound of sorts on the faster speeds. You can't really hear it on speed 1, but once we get up to speed 2 or 3, it'll become pretty audible. I did plan on fixing this issue before videoing this fan, but I ended up getting really busy with other fans, and I got fans coming in left and right all the time, so it just kind of fell onto the back burner, and I never really got around to doing it. So yeah, the issue still persists. However, when I take this fan down, I'll probably, while it's like out here and fresh on my mind, I'll probably take the fan apart and take care of that issue. Also, because of that, this fan might move a little slower than the other one, because I don't know if that rubbing against of the flywheel is slowing it down in any capacity. It might a little bit, but I wouldn't really know for sure unless I directly measured the RPMs. Speed 3. Yeah, speed 3 is when the noise starts to become really audible. I'm sure if you guys listen in closely enough, you can hear it. It goes. However, once I get this issue fixed and I'm able to find either a switch cap for this fan or a proper light kit, it will look a lot nicer. And again, if I ever have this fan up on its own, I can just use the switch cap from the other Panama, or I can use the switch cap from my Moroccan Sand Delta 2. Either or, really. Speed 4. because again, the bearings are really quiet. I just need to get the flywheel knocked back into position. And also the blades are better balanced on this one than on the other one. They both have good balance, however this one is slightly better. And as I said in the previous video, but in case you didn't watch that one yet, first of all, go watch it. And second of all, this Moroccan Sand Panama, along with the other one I have, they came from Dan Newman in spring of 2019. He found them at a local habitat store near him, and I asked if I could buy them from him, and he agreed to it, and that's how I got them. Speed 5. And yeah, the faster the fan gets, the louder the noise gets. When running this fan, I try not to let it bother my enjoyment of the fan, but it can be a little hard sometimes. I'm sure if you guys have ever had a fan like this, you can probably relate. And speed 6. It does run very smoothly apart from that flywheel miscombobulation or discombobulation, and it does blow really good air too, and no wobble, which is nice. We'll turn it off. And there you go. This is the second of my 2 Moroccan Sand Casablanca Panamas.